Roll Radio tapping in real quick. What it do? Is this thing on? Yo. Roll Radio, man. Alright, let me get right into it. So what I want to discuss today, speak about today is why we having kids. Do we even understand what the word kids mean? Kids are baby goats. So, like, not just the etymology of the word and actually why, like, we calling them kids. Kids mean baby goats. Why we want our kids to be goats and then be sheep underneath the goat gods and all of that. But actually, why are we having children? I mean, I got kids, but when you sit back and think about it, or not even think about it, when you just assess what's going on, what are we having kids for? We understand that, we're more than just this physical existence. We understand that we are spiritual beings as well. And we do want these things to connect and share with young versions of ourselves and whoever we connect with. But are we doing this via natal chart and numerology and connections with the sun placements and even giving our babies sunlight through the womb, putting the woman's vagina in the sunlight, on the moonlight, as it's progressing through its cycles of life? Or we just going through life doing whatever it is and then bringing babies in here and however the babies end up, they end up. And then look at the natal chart after the fact. Like, now I got, my baby is a Virgo, or my baby is a Sagittarius. Okay, let me see what's going on. But we could plan these things in advance. And even if we did, still, what are we bringing them into? This system is run by wickedly genius intelligences. Wickedly genius, meaning that, pedophiles, Walt Disney, Hollywood, all of the crazy shit they be doing in there. But at the same time, they could still bring forth such movies, that bring you to your knees and make you cry and bring out emotions in you. So that we're not playing on the same level, or we're not playing on the same field. The field that, the controllers are playing on ain't the field that regular humans bringing kids in here is playing on. And that's evident. Because I don't hear anybody talking about being owners of teams. But damn sure everybody want to play for a team. And pick a team and choose a team and do all these different teams. But I don't hear people talking about, I want to own a team. That's few and far between. You know what I'm saying? So when we get into the breaking it down even more, do we own land? Having children, right? You want to have a child, and then do you own land? Nope. Okay, I own land. I own a house. No, you don't own that land. You don't own that house. The bank owns that house. You have a mortgage on that house. Even if you have land, do you have water supply? Do you have people that's going to support the water supply and what comes with that? And the farming and the cultivation, and are you able to support yourself on that? And then do you have a military system or militia system or some type of system to protect yourself from raiders? All right, well, I got a lot of money. All right, but that could be taken simply. Because if you got a lot of money, 10 times out of 10, there's going to be unscrupulous activities involved. And until those, like if you watch Billions and all these shows, Succession, like the amount of money that you need to, quote unquote, be financially independent, so to speak, they're wilding. They are the biggest gangsters out there. It's literally Game of Thrones on a whole nother level. They're just doing it monetarily. They're doing it financially through the financial system. So even if you have a lot of money, once the dots are connected and you rub somebody the wrong way, pause, and then you go into some other shit, then you're taken out. As you can see with, the people who they decide to take off the world stage. Harvey Weinstein or Epstein or whoever other Steens and Stars and Bergs and all of that, they want to take off the Bob Saget, you know what I'm saying? Kanye, whoever they want to take out of here, they get up out of here depending upon, what the script is saying and what is necessary to be done. So even if you got a lot of money, that's just money. Like what you going all right, cool. Then what? You know what I'm saying? Money's just like it's a fictitious instrument to be able to allow us to move within this world. So money's not going to save you from being able to do it. You're going to do more than what the average person can do. But again, are you able to grow? If you have a holistic mind and a holistic lifestyle, what are you bringing these children into? All right, now the children got to maintain that same value of money. They're not going to appreciate the money the way that you do if you're the one that generated all of that money. They say second and after the third generation of wealth, so to speak, it dissipates because the times change and people don't keep up with the times. The older heads definitely don't keep up with what's going on with the new times. The new people want to do the new shit, but they don't understand how to do it, so they have to go through a learning process and blah, 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 and then it's lost in the sauce. You know what I'm saying? It's not the money, it's the resources that need to be controlled. So money ain't really, you know what I mean? It's great, but I bet. So then systems, do we only need systems? Systems of resources, systems of distribution, they damn sure ain't letting niggas get systems of distribution where you can distribute and move products and, you know what I mean, move your own services and operate independently within that. Show me something that's doing that. And I'm not talking about a trucking company that trucks items back and forth. I'm talking about land, sea, and air. And then what about space? Quote unquote, are you able to like dip off and like get a system of that? Can niggas get spaceships? Our focus is not where it could be. Do we even own our fucking time? Do we own our time? How much time you own out your day? You gotta do this, you gotta do that, you gotta pay for this bill, you gotta go to the store, you gotta do. How much of your time do you even own in this reality? All I got, and this is what, well, how much time do we own of our own? So everything is a sacrifice for something else. So if you got a lot of money, then you don't got a lot of time. You got a lot of time, a lot of times you don't necessarily have a lot of money. You got systems, like there's a flow of all of this stuff that is possible, but we have to, we can start thinking on these different terms and understand that, you know what I'm saying, this is possible to do. And if we're segmented and separate in one thing or another, then how are we able to even make systems and understand these things and create dynamics? I've created multiple quote-unquote partnerships and tried to or attempted to build things with many people. And the main thing that I've noticed is that people are mostly on their own thing. They want to take what they can from you as far as knowledge, information, money, connections, whatever, and then they'll dip off and do their own thing. You know what I'm saying? Separate. And that's cool, but at the same time, the controllers are all in sync. You just can't see the sync. You can see the sync in the world and how it pairs out, but you don't see the sync consciously and purposely, because there's levels to this situation. There's levels to what's going on in the control of this world. Like the owners of these football teams and basketball teams, they're in sync. They have owners meetings, no press, no media, no nothing. They have their own owners meetings. You know what I'm saying? They're in sync. The governments of the world, the UN, is in sync. But we can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So even the time, we don't own our time. But here we come bringing kids in here. They don't own land. And then it makes it even harder because kids, they put more burden on, you know what I'm saying, what we got to do. Do we control anything? I was watching Juice the other day, and your man Pac Bishop was like, yo, I control more of your life than you do, talking to Steel. And then implemented after that, when he got the gun from Raheem, how he controls Steel's life. Steel was shook the entire time. That's the same way they control. Like, yo, they own more of our lives than we do. They control our lives, man. Governmental, you know what I mean? Like, not just government, but spiritually, all that. You know what I'm saying? Do you even know what this place, do you know where you are? What is this place? The third dimensional realm that we're in. Do you understand what this is? Do we understand what this is? Can you leave? Can you leave? Like, we're in a prison system. You know what I'm saying? Can you get up and go? Like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm gonna dip off. I'm out for a few centuries, 1,000 of epochs, or you know what I mean? I'm out of here. Nope, you can't. But here we come bringing kids in this motherfucker. And damn sure can't teach them how to leave. You can't even leave. Go to Antarctica right now. Quote unquote Antarctica. Go to Antarctica and try to go over the ice wall with the Night King and all that. Go see what that's about and see what happens if your ass can leave. You can't, most people can't even leave their country. Passports. You need a passport, your license to travel. You can't even leave. You can't go nowhere. What we bringing kids in here for? To be able to run around? Do we know how our body works? How the system of our body works? How our heart vortex works? How our mind is separated? How do we tap in? Do we know and connect that to true power sources? Do we have the plug on Mother Nature? That's the true plug. Do we have the plug with Mother Nature, Mother Earth, where we could grow in abundance and live in abundance? Are we connected to true power sources, the elements, earth, breath, fire, water, and all of that? Pure water, not this Aquafina shit. Are we connected to the sun and the moon and other celestial bodies that govern what goes on here? Nope. But here we come bringing kids, and we're not even aware of our breath. They got to teach us how to breathe during Lamaze. Like, come on, B. Like, breath should be a part of our daily rituals and practices. Water bending, fire bending, all that Avatar shit. Are you the Avatar? Don't bring no kid. Then the Avatar ain't gonna have no. It's hard for the Avatar to have kids. The kids are burdening the spot that we in, man. This is not the only place to be. Truth be told, and you know what I'm saying. You know, we think it is because we a place that we maybe keep coming back to, or the existence that we want to tap into. We lost our memory, whatever detail you want to give it, fine. But you don't know. Well, let me not speak for you. I don't know. I have inklings, and I've done, research and used common sense and triangulated, you know what I'm saying, what I got going on, but I can't just necessarily leave and come back. I can in my dreams. I can in other ways of meditation and things like that, but physically, I don't have much control. I have control over what I do, and even that, you know what I'm saying? I got to use the phone. I got, where's my telepathy at? Where's my flight? Where's the things that I could do in a dream? Here I come, even me, bringing kids in here. So my intention is to teach my kids how to be of, but not be in, but not of. You know what I'm saying? Like, do we even have a connection or of people to support the upbringing of children in this place? Or we just got to go to work and now send them to school, send them to here, send them to the doctor, send them to there. All these other authorities telling us what to do with our children because we don't take the time out to understand what the children necessarily need, from food to elemental support, bringing them out and the flashing, what's that shit called with Will Smith? The light, the fluorescent lights, when they're in darkness, so to speak, all the time, and they own internal light. And as soon as they born, they boop, flashing lights, beep, chaos everywhere. That is mayhem to bring a child in, to bring children in like that. But that's cool though, because that's what the world is doing, and we just follow along what everyone else is doing. And even that, you attempt to bring your child up and don't want to bring him in a set of religion, don't want to bring him in a set of indoctrination, even education system, even the language itself. Do we even understand how the language operates in our mind? This language of English, this language I'm using, or even Latin, which is where parts of it comes from, and then German. Then you got the Asian languages and so on and so on. Like, even the languages themselves were constructed a certain way. There's none of this that most of us have even researched or understand. And then here we come bringing kids in here. We don't even understand how the words that we speak, we don't even understand how they operate. But here we come bringing kids in here. Kids are annoying. They're a lot of work. And there's pedophiles all around. The system is, just look up pedophile in Hollywood if you have not already. But here we come bringing kids in here, and then what is the first thing? iPhone, tablet, iPad, TV, Disney, Nickelodeon, slime, like all this shit is, here we come bringing kids in here. How double dare we bring kids in here, bitch? Like, it's you know what I'm saying? Feel however you want, but the children keep us attached to this place and all its perils. You know what I'm saying? And it's tricky. We don't even understand how we work, literally and figuratively, how to tap into the true sources of what we got going on. But here we go, bringing kids in, boom, more kids, girl, boy, this one, like picking up kids, adopting kids, and that's cool because kids needs a place, and children are, you know what I'm saying, necessarily, truly the future. But we don't run nothing. We're just bringing more slaves to the slave masters, and it's not a physical situation anymore. It's more mental and spiritual. So how does that, what's the point? Why not using existence focusing on all that you are? So how does that, like, what's the point? Why not using existence focusing on all that you are? Because I know I was in a, before I had children, um, wonderful spaces, and having children, seeing how the world was operating and recalibrating how I had to operate personally, um, changed how I was living completely. Yeah. Like completely. You will have no idea, man. The responsibility of being able to do pretty much what you want to do in the world, and then the onset of children and what that brings, given what I was looking to accomplish, what we were looking to accomplish. And then it's like, oh man, did I make a mistake? Did I fuck up? And even, you know what I'm saying? Thinking I had the audacity to think I was going to be able to what? Nah, they about to change the food. You got to get organic. There's Whole Foods. You got to deal with their religion. And then somebody's grandmother giving them a peppermint. And then here comes the candy and the fucked up water. And then the birthing process. And then here comes somebody want to take them to church. And then somebody want to pray for them and then put this on them. And somebody want to put them in this society because of their talents or this brotherhood or this sorority or this. It's all indoctrination, babe. How do you protect your children from this? Serious question. And not even to mention all of the foul shit they got going on in the media with the Transformers and all that. Like, what the fuck what are we doing, man? It's tricky. It's tricky. So, you know what I'm saying? Just want to touch in on that. Pause for a minute. And even speaking to myself, like I need to focus more on, you know what I mean, get my weight up, get my weight light, so that I could get my wings and fly up out of here and show my children and those who resonate how to do the same. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously we here for healing, holistic healing, wonderful wealth, supreme spirituality, but at the same time, this is not an easy place to do that in. Physically, it's just not. You know what I'm saying? So the audacity of me, us to feel like, let me bring some kids in here. Like I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't. Nobody does. I don't run shit. I don't own, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? And anybody that says they do, I can show you how they don't. At any level of capacity. Any level you bring me. Oh, this person got this much billions. Yeah, I'll break it down. This person runs. This person got land. Yeah, but there's always a yeah, but. System takes from us. It gives a lot, but the place that we're in doesn't empower us. Empower us on the inside. It doesn't empower us. So how the hell are we able to empower our children besides pushing the children just to empower the system? And their gifts and talents go way beyond the system. Our gifts and talents go way beyond the system that we're in. You know what I'm saying? So, Real Radio, honor and respect to everybody listening. Honor and respect.